Ladies and gentlemen, boys and grills, welcome finally to the finale of Pokémon Glazed. Today we're going to be heading up the peaks of Alpha to confront our final challenge against Pious and Regina, but before we do that, I did mention that there were all of these Pokemon that you can pick up in the houses of the gym leaders here in Rancor, so I went ahead and did that in between episodes, and you can see that you can get a Honchkrow, an Absol, a Weezing, and I believe the last one was a Mienshao from the respective gym leaders of that type, even though one of them was Dragon, and I think he gave us a Honchkrow, so I don't really get that. But those are the Pokemon that you can get from that, so if you were wondering what those were, well, there they are, and now we continue on with our adventure here on Alpha Island. We're going to be heading up the peaks of Alpha to finish this Arceus shenanigans once and for all. So you saw last time Pious or Regina, one of the two, captured Lugia, and Articuno ran away, and Henry has Zapdos, and Regina has Moltres, and it's all very confusing and crazy, so we're finally going to get to put an end to that. So if you are excited, be sure to leave a like and get ready, because this might be the longest episode yet, but we're gonna finish this game today. The preacher Pious has said to eliminate the threat of the blonde child by any means necessary. When I battle for Arceus. Yeah, and I battle for Glazed Donuts. So let's go, Glazed Donuts versus Arceus. Which one will win? Apparently the Alpha Sexton. So this is the final battle with a Sexton. Or well, who really knows? I don't know, man. I'm assuming that this is the final challenge because it seems to me like we've already gone up 3 different mountains for each Pokemon, and now we're going to be going up the final mountain, which is called the Peaks of Alpha. Maybe even find Arceus at the top. Who knows, man? I would love for all of these people, the Sextons and the Piuses and the little deacons even, to all see their Lord Arceus and see him captured in a Master Ball, because I feel like that would probably break their faith a little bit, but we'll see what ends up happening as, well, we have Ho-Oh and Lugia, and who knows how many other legendaries will show up. There are so many legendaries in this game, it is crazy. There's also apparently a lot of empty chambers and rocks without anything on them. I always feel like I should check all of the rocks, but they never really have anything, so our good pastor said we should deter any potential threats. Well, speak of the deacons, here they are, Mr. What's your name, little deacon? Oh, it's Alpha Deacon. Alright, so I guess they're all called Alpha now, and they have weird alpha hair. But hey, they are alphas, so they are the pride of their whatever. I guess that's what that means. When they're alpha, it means they're the best of the best, and they're better than the rest, and they still die in one hit from my superpower, which is kind of lame. I'm actually going to switch to Laser Gator because I don't want to waste all my superpower expecting some other dark types to show up eventually. But what a great time for the people of my lovely apartment place to mow the lawn, right when we're doing the finale of Glazed. So if you can hear that, well, you better give them a tip because they're doing a nice job mowing the lawn. There's not really a lawn, it's an apartment complex, so you don't really have to mow your own lawn. They just kind of mow the areas around it. It's not really important. But it is raining here, which is good for us, unless we get confused and then hurt ourselves, which in that case it's not good. But if we can actually land a Surf on this Haunter, well, we do a lot more damage than... Are you kidding me? He's going to take us with him. Alright, Haunter. Great Pokemon. I love battling you guys. But what I was saying was it's kind of strange. All of these guys are kind of like very religious about Arceus being their god Pokemon and the being of light and stuff, and then they use all of these dark Pokemon, which I guess is kind of the irony of it, is that they're all about being in the light and doing the right thing, but then they have all of these evil sort of Pokemon. So it's kind of cool, a little balance, a cool little ironic balance, I guess, between these guys. And even these little deacons, they didn't used to look very menacing back in the day when we were in that church underground building thing. When was that even? Was that in Rancor? I feel like that wasn't even in Rancor. That was in the Johto region. Yeah, it was. It was in one of those new areas of Johto that they added specifically in this game. They had the deacons, and they looked so innocent, like they were being forced to do what it is that they were doing. But now they look completely evil and like they want to kill you. So I don't feel as bad about beating them up anymore. I'm just excited to see how this all wraps up. Arceus will help me do what is right. Will he, though? Or will I just pummel you to the ground like the blonde-haired legend that I am? That sounds a little cocky, but you know what? We made it through 2 regions, even swapping out Pokemon. I've noticed that my guys are still not even at their level, except maybe Gunther. That's because we swapped them out. So I'm wondering if we'd never swapped out Pokemon when we went to Johto, what level would my Pokemon be? Simba is only this low level because I kind of limited him from being used that much. By the way, I bought some items, so let's put these repels up first. And I don't know if we'll really... Oh my god, the legendary glazed donut! I gotta use it. No, there's a time and place for everything. I'm pretty sure you gotta give it to a Pokemon. So just in case, Gunther, I know you're holding that sharp beak, but you know what? You're gonna take that glazed donut. And if you need it, you are going to eat it, my man. Because I feel like the toughest challenge of them all is coming right up ahead. And we gotta be prepared with that glazed donut, man. Plus, the Sharp Beak doesn't really do that much on Gunther. It just boosts his little aerial ace, which isn't really his strongest attack. So, heading over. Oh my gosh, I just realized we're like above, million miles above the Earth. And I guess we're on floating rock formations or just really, really tall mountains. I don't know, but this is pretty cool looking. I kind of just got what the perspective that they were doing was. So, that's pretty interesting. Alright, Infernape, I was expecting you to kind of die in one hit because we got the Rain Dance boosting our Surf attack, but not even with the Rain Dance can Laser Gator pummel them down. I guess I should teach him Waterfall. I'm pretty sure that would do more damage because it's physical, but I'm not going to go into this discussion again. I'm also hopefully not going to forget Charizard's existence because people, I guess, get kind of angry when you forget that Charizard is a thing and is a fire flying type, so I apologize very much for that. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I still have no idea about the physical specialness of this game specifically because it seemed like they did add it in this latest one, but you can never be sure. At least I can never be sure about myself. I don't know. I'm very insecure. Don't know what for. And I turned the heads when you walk through the door. Alright, I should probably spray a repel. You know what? I kind of want to see what Pokemon lurk in the depths of the sky. By depths, I guess I mean the... I don't know. What's the opposite of depths? Depth? Shallowness? I don't know. In the cliffs of the sky, what Pokemon lurk way above? I'm expecting some nice mountain Go-Goats or something like that, but I doubt that would be what would show up if we actually went into wild grass. I don't think Go-Goat's in this game. I think the only 3 6th generation Pokemon that are actually in this are the 3 starters in their evolutions, so I don't think there's that many 6th gen stuff in this, but maybe in the future. There is going to be something a little special today, though. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's going to be pretty exciting. I guess that also gives away the fact that I played a little bit ahead, but I wanted to know how much was left in this game and if this would actually be the finale or not, because it would be kind of lame if I said it was the finale and then it wasn't the finale. And apparently Kangaskhans live at the top of mountains near the sky, close to their Lord Arceus. So Kangaskhan, #1 Arceus believer, I guess, confirmed on my stream, even though this isn't a stream. I guess it is video streaming, just not live streaming, or whatever. Alright, I am done. There's a lot of Mega Evolution Pokemon here, if you'll notice. Absol, Kangaskhan, and Mawile. So I'm wondering what is going to happen. We also just took off the Sharp Beak from Gunther, and look at that, we just found another one, which is kind of cool. But if you notice, Kangaskhan, Absol, and Mawile. I don't know what that's about. Got me crazy, but it looks like an ancient keyboard. Symbols are set in a grid-like pattern. Do you want to type something? Of course we do. I'm going to type, what are we going to type? Let's type this. And then you flip it upside down, and what do you get? Oh, nothing happened. Well, I'm not sure what we're supposed to type into there. Maybe it's for some sort of special event, or we're going to get the password from this kid right here. Perhaps. You must have faith since you trust your life to these planks. Alphaism is just as easy. So, if I just have faith in Alphaism, Arceus will grant me the power to not fall off these ledges and whatever other stuff. But, oh yeah, it was Ice Punch. Was it Ice Punch? I don't know anymore. Hope this, alright. Gosh darn it, man. For a second, I thought that he was going to be super effective, but then I remembered. Ghost and Bug type, I think, is his type. Whatever, we're going to go to Azula. That Wonder Guard does not affect you if you get Flamethrower, buddy. Yeah, I thought our Ice Punch would actually affect it, but I guess not. Let's do a little bit more soul searching and see what we find now. You got Kangaskhan, Absol, and Primeape. Alright, never mind. I guess it was just a coincidence that they had all those Mega Pokemon, because now we had Primeape. So, we can scratch that and walk across these planks to another Sexton. Do you know what this is, child? This cave leads to the highest point in the peaks of Alpha. Pastor Pious is doing good work for the church there, and I can't allow you to interfere. Alright, Sexton, pat me down, buddy. I don't mind. I've had enough men pat me down in the past. It's TSA is pretty hard. Is that what it's called, TSA? Terminal security something? I don't know. Alright, Togekiss, prepare for an Icy Punch. Yeah. But yeah, Ice Punch seems to be doing a good amount of damage compared to when we had Ice Beam. And I'm not sure if that's just because we're stronger now or that, you know, the whole physical special thing is actually existent now. We won't argue it anymore, though, because it's been way too long of me arguing that. So instead, we're going to focus on the fact that it actually does more damage. So I'm just going to pretend that it does exist and focus on the weakness that has caused him to fail his duty. I cannot block your path any further. May Arceus have mercy on me. Did he just die? I think that guy just died. Well, I'm very sorry, Mr. Alpha Sexton. But, when you're the best of the best at being a Sexton, kind of the best of the worst, I don't know. They've already begun to fight. Take a look. Ho-Oh! Use all your might to attack with Sacred Fire! Lugia, are you hurt? If you aren't, retaliate with Aeroblast! Gasp! We need to stop them any way we can. How about I take one and you take the other? I suppose that's our best option. Which would you like to fight? Your choice. That's very considerate of you to ask my opinion. I'd like to battle my mother! Oh my gosh, oh how the turntables! It would be a release from the years of torment she put me through. Good luck against Pious! I actually kind of wanted to battle Pious more anyway, just because we've battled Regina plenty of times, but whoa, okay, I guess we should not have gotten in the middle of that. It made me jump out of my chair a little bit. Stay out of matters that do not concern you, child. It is my solemn duty to guide all of Arceus' children to the path of Alpha. You would not understand. Clearly, I don't understand what's so great about a four-legged unicorn being with a ring around him. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Pious. We're gonna put an end to you, though. And I accidentally used Surf. I meant to go for a Brick Break, but he made a substitute anyway, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered. But this is the final battle against Pious. He's bringing out the Absol. And I guess later on the Lugia, who really knows? I think Lugia and Ho just kind of stay fighting each other and he doesn't get to use it in this battle. But then again, we've had plenty of plot twists in this game before, so I am definitely expecting some more in this battle. But for now, we're going to take out his Arceus with one mighty Brick Break to the face. Goodbye, buddy. Did I say Arceus? I meant his Absol. What if he has Arceus? Oh gosh. I don't even know if Arceus is going to show up because I feel... What was that? Did I just see Slucario, like an S? I don't know. We're going to go for Gunther and just say it's Lucario, because we can take that out with an easy Earthquake, and... It's Mega Lucario! I act all surprised, but I'm sure you guys knew that I saw this coming, which is all the foreshadowing of the Mega Evolutions. And that's okay, because Gunther is still stronger than even a Mega Lucario. But it's kind of cool that they actually do have Mega Evolutions. You can't activate them, but they did put one in the game, which is really, really awesome. And I'm not sure if you actually have your own Lucario, you can maybe just level it up enough, or maybe trade it or something, or use an item on it to Mega Evolve it. I don't know. I think it's a Pious exclusive character, though, or Pokemon evolution, rather. I don't know why I said character. Next up is going to be Noctowl for him, the thing that has been flying him around. I mean, I thought it would kind of look like Pidgeot, but I guess it actually is a Noctowl, but we're going to use the power of the rain, which has actually gone away, so we're not really using the power of the rain. Why would you put up your defense, buddy? I'm using special attacks here. Don't know if you noticed that, so guess he's going to die. All birds must be knocked out of the sky someday. Unfortunately for Noctowl, today is his day. Clipped him right out of the sky with my Thunderbolt. Final Pokemon for Pious is going to be Lugia, actually, which I always forget Lugia's type. I feel like it's Psychic Flying, or maybe it's Water Flying. I don't know. I'm just going to keep Simba in, knowing that it is at least half flying, and go for the Thunderbolt. But I don't know. I just never see Lugia that often. I always seem to pick the game with Ho-Oh in it. I don't know why, honestly. But we got a Paralyze, which is good. We might even get some Paralyze hacks. Or not. We get Whirlwinded instead. Lana Banana, no! You can't die today. It's totally going to kill us. So we're not dealing with that. I'm going to go for G. We are not dealing with, what is the move that he uses? Aeroblast? Something like that? No, it's just going to Whirlwind us again. Hey, Laser Gator. You're a good switch in. I can go ahead and punch him with an Icy Fist. Goodbye, Lugia. it was, never mind. Lugia is actually a lot stronger than I thought, so guess not. Also, it must be flying psychic because Ice Punch is super effective. If it was water flying, then, you know, we wouldn't have done that much damage. Alright, he's going to full restore it though, so I'm just going to keep whittling it down. Wow, we actually froze it too. The hacks are on our side today. Laser Gator, one last punch to take it all out and finish off Pious. There we go. No, Heathen, follower of Giratina. Oh, what if Giratina actually appears? Seems like in this game they've made Giratina be sort of the anti-Christ, like the counterpart to Arceus basically, so maybe he'll show up. Look at those two nice Master Balls. I'm gonna go snatch them up real quick. I think we did it, Mose. They have no more Pokemon with enough energy to fight. Have you pretended, Regina? Pretended? I meant repented. Have you sinned the error of your ways? Release Ho-Oh and Moltres, and the way to Arceus is yours. The only reason I have to care about Arceus is because it is an almighty legendary, perfect for capture. I have revives on hand, so I'm not giving up, Pious. Okay, so not quite Arceus, but these guys are gonna show up. Cool.
This has gone far enough, you two. Meager humans playing at God again. Despicable whelps. I see that action, not words, is what you need. Terrakion, Virizion, get them!
Terrakion and Virizion smashed Lugia and Ho-Oh's Pokeballs. Hey, those are $100,000 Master Balls. You don't just smash those. And just who the hell do you think you are? Get that one? That was my Pokemon. I caught it. Hey, give that back. We are the Swords of Justice, messengers of the Lord Arceus, and protector of all Pokemon. It's time you humans learn your place in the world, because it sure as hell isn't as God, Regina, or as a manipulator. Pious, get something else to do with your life, and do some good for the world. I will be releasing Zapdos as well. Alright, Butters, you do that. I just realized Henry's like the perfect Butters character. Just like a weird kid. Just I don't know. He's just Butters. He's Butters. Everything is as it should be now. Our services are no longer required here. Farewell. Pious, I have to admit something. I love you, and I love you, Regina. All right. That's enough. Can we get out of here? I feel kind of uncomfortable, Henry. Okay. I can't believe it, Mose. It just shows how much we as humans have left to learn about the world. Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, not to mention Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Lugia, and Ho-Oh. How many legendaries could you fit in one sentence? Probably more than that, but Henry, I guess, doesn't know any other ones. Nothing at all on this earth compares to how amazing I feel about myself now. It looks like all the Pokemon have returned to their homes. The sky is blue. It's a good day to be alive, don't you think? But now, all I want to do is relax. If you can find me, we'll have that battle I promised. Goodbye, Mose, and thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. All we're left with is a white rock. It's a white rock.
It's a white rock.
And so with that done, we have but one challenge left in Pokemon Glazed, and that is to take on the champion of Rancor, Soul. So we're going to be heading up here. I don't know what this building is actually called. We went in here once though, so let's go in. I thought it was a contest hall when we first came in here, but I guess this is actually the Champions Hall sort of thing, so goddamn, Ty, let me have a turn already. Oh no, oh no, more rivals, just what I wanted. I guess we were kind of all expecting it. We had to do it someday, so here we go. Oh, it's just you. Ty and I were just discussing who would get to battle Soul first, which I should be able to do because... Hi, Mose! Hi, I have an idea! I couldn't promise. How about we both battle, huh? Yeah. Okay, Ty, you're not annoying. You're totally cool. Let's do rock, paper, scissors to see who battles. Rock, paper, me first. Okay. Well, I guess we're battling Ty in his onslaught of evolutions, which I'd be okay with except for the fact that his eyes are still super anime. So Alright, let's just take this guy on. Hopefully it doesn't take too long because we are here to battle Soul, not rivals, and I knew this was coming. I just kind of wished it wasn't coming, but... Oh, there it is. Okay, that's what it was. It's the Swords Dance Leaf Blade, which either they made grass just completely be physical now, or, you know, it actually works with Leaf Blade, because that's what I was thinking, is Lana was doing a lot of damage with her Leaf Blade when she powered up her attack, so... Don't know which evolution's coming out next. I didn't pay attention, and I guess it is Glaceon, so we'll stay in and let it kill us, apparently. Go Moonblast! It was a little scary. Alright, 2 down and 7 evolutions to go. Or, well, 4. I don't think he has all of them just yet. Vaporeon, I would go for Lana, but you know what? She's probably not gonna do very much anyway, so we'll just stick to our 5 main guys. I know that I had, what was our frog's name? I already forgot his name. Ribbit. We had Ribbit in the PC, and I didn't use him very much throughout Rancor, if at all, because I just wanted to have a 5th gen starter. Mainly just Superior, because I've never used one before. And I guess I can't really say I've used one yet anyway, because I didn't get to use Superior in this playthrough very much. But who knows? Maybe Lana is there for a reason, and we'll be able to actually use her against Soul. I don't even know what kind of Pokemon Soul has, so I have no idea really. Espeon might be a little annoying though, so Overheat, can you please? Oh god. Did you really? Did you really? Come on, man. You can't. Alright, well, guess we gotta sweep through with Gunther. This always seems to be our last resort, is just kind of to sweep through with Gunther, but, you know, I think I've gotten a little bit used to it. Lana's gonna gain a level, and that's Ty. I really hope we get a chance to heal before battling Shell. I can't believe I lost. Now I need to wait longer. I hate waiting! Seems like it. You seem like the guy that would kind of hate waiting, but that's just my opinion. Ty, you jerk! That wasn't rock, paper, scissors at all! Sigh. Well, it's my turn. Here's to a good battle. You know, it'd be a better battle if my Pokemon were healed, but I guess you want to be cheap, Shell, then you go ahead and do that. Meganium. Alright, so I guess this is what we're going to do for this battle, is evade her Leech Seed and then do this. Goodbye. Oh, wow. Really? Really, Meganium? You're going to survive me with 1 HP? That's fine with me. I'm also going to... Oh, God. I thought that was Dragon Claw. Well then, Shell, you've made this battle certainly fun and fair. Now I gotta heal up all my Pokemon, which is really, really great. I'm actually gonna revive G, though, instead of Gunther. You know what? We got a chance to revive Gunther, too, I guess, since Lana managed to survive. Again, I told you all Lana had a purpose in life, and that was it. It was to let us heal everyone for this exciting battle against Shell that we did not see coming at all. Alright, you go ahead and give me that boost in the sand. I'm okay with that. Do I actually have that ability on Gunther? Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, ups evasion, not speed. Never mind. Alright, I thought it was for a second it was ups the speed in the sand, but I guess not. And we finally got that level 80 on Gunther. I knew he was going to reach it sometime before the last battle, but I didn't know it would be with 2 random rival battles. So, I guess that's pretty cool. Gunther, get back out there. I'm sure he won't be able to do very much against you. And, I mean, I won't be able to do very much against him either, but, you know, it's okay. Alright, we need a Zula, actually, to take on this guy. And you bring out G. Alright, then. Shadow Ball! And you're gonna put up spikes, too? Okay. Well, there we go. Finally taking out G. Let's go back to Azula. I think he's only got, or she's only got 1 more Pokemon after this Skarmory, so we should be okay. And that's gonna be Absol. So, let's go back to Gunther. Go for that. Oh, never mind. It's already like 2 HP. So, goodbye. Never mind. Really? Gonna do that? You could have had a Mega Evolution too, Shell. If you really tried hard, you could have been like Master Pious and had a beautiful Mega or Moonblast us. Okay. Well, you know what, Azula? It is all up to you, girl. It's all... Oh, God. Never mind. He could actually die to the Sandstorm. Of course not. Thank goodness we have Quick Attack. There we go. Not a very fair battle, but there we go. It was the last rival battle. All we need to know is that we have no more rival battles to do in this game. Ever again. Never again do we have to rival battle these guys. Oh my gosh. I think I've just come to realize that we don't have to battle these guys again. I figured as much, to be honest. I've already battled Soul and lost pretty bad. He's way out of my league. Anyway, I'm going to travel to Hoenn region now. What's more, you can't follow me, because Hoenn doesn't exist in this game. Well, I guess we'll see you around. Never! We are finally done! I don't... Get out of here, Ty. Breaking the fourth wall, I don't care. We're done. We beat you. There's no more rivals in this game. Just this guy and his beautiful TV that we can't walk towards. But before we take on Champion Soul, gotta go heal up our Pokemon. Hello and welcome to Soul Stadium! Now entering the stage, the first time challenger to Soul, Mose! He has already gained fame as the champion of both Tunod and Johto, but will he be able to unseat Soul as well? We'll just have to wait and see. Speaking of Soul, Soul enters the stage with an impressive pedigree of wins under his belt. Soul became the champion of the Sinnoh region with his partner Empoleon. How will he fare against Mose? Stay frosty, folks. The match is about to begin.
So you came at last. I came to Rancor with the desire to find strong trainers such as myself. I have come close, but Anyway, enough chat. Time to battle.
Just gonna leave Empoleon behind like that, man? Come on. Can't just leave your Empoleon behind. Here we go, the final battle, the final champion, the final of Glazed. It's Soul. Don't really know who he is or what he's all about, but he's at level 90. I'm a little bit impressed. Just a tiny bit. I also probably should have put Gunther up first, knowing that, you know, this guy would be the final challenge, and Gunther is kind of my only hope. But, he's gonna Swords Dance to begin. What fun. And we do absolutely no damage, so... Alright, we're in for a fun time. Look, watch the HP just drop. I'm just waiting for it. I don't even know if we'll be able to beat this guy, TBH, but I'll try my best. If my Pokemon were maybe a little bit higher level, maybe it would be a little bit easier, but I believe in the heart of the cards, and I believe in the power of Gunther pretty much, because I think he's going to be kind of our only hope of winning this, to be honest. Watch this Aerial Ace not even kill it because it's so high level. Never mind. 4th time super effective. Gunther way too strong. There goes his first Pokemon, but then again, there goes our first Pokemon. So Empoleon coming out next. I'm going to go for Simba. I think this should be still super effective. Why do I always forget how Electric does against Steel? I always forget a lot of things, but enough facepalming. You guys have facepalmed enough throughout this whole playthrough, so let's just pretend I know what I'm doing and go for Simba here. The shiny Empoleon coming out. We're going to Thunderbolt it and hopefully get off some paralysis. Maybe we could have comboed this with Ribbit actually and gone for some Rain Dance boosted Thunder attacks instead of Thunderbolts, but he's actually going to go for Toxic. I'm assuming this dude will have a Leftovers on his Empoleon, which will make us not be able to kill it with another Thunderbolt. So I'm going to risk it and go for a Thunder. If we miss, this will not be good. But, you know what? I believe in the heart of the cards. Like I said. Alright, heart of the cards. Good job. Did it. Anyway, he's going to roar us away, so I guess that's not that bad. But, of course, he brings out Azula. The one Pokemon that I wish wouldn't have been brought out. Alright, well, I guess we can just go for an Overheat. It won't do very much, but at least it's neutral because it's half Steel type, so yeah. I don't know, that's kind of weird typing, isn't it? It makes Water types vulnerable to Fire, which in my opinion is very strange. Whoa, Scald? Scald exists in this game. What is going on? What? I guess it's gonna be one of those battles where one Pokemon for one will be how it goes, so I'm kind of at a disadvantage if that's the case, because our Lana is not really going to do too much, unfortunately, so pretty much he's got a Pokemon ahead of me right now, or well, he would be 2 Pokemon ahead of me now, so we got to make sure that one of our Pokemon survives to one of his, hopefully. I don't know. At least we're going to take out Empoleon here and see what the rest of his roster is. He doesn't seem to have a certain type, and he became the champion of Sinnoh, so I'm assuming he doesn't really specify in one type. So far, he's had a Water, Steel, and a Fighting Bug, so kind of strange. Gliscor coming out next though, so I am going to go for G. We might just get Earthquaked and die in one hit, because I'm assuming Gliscor will be faster than a speeding Frostlass, and it is going to be level 90 as well. I think Empoleon was definitely his ace, considering, you know, that was the shiny one and the one he's got behind his back. He's put the team on his back. Empoleon, the man, the legend, the Gliscor is dead in one hit, so there we go. There's our little miracle maker. G, you are the miracle maker. Oh god, Sableye, no. Oh god, I don't want to deal with this. I'm gonna go for Gunther and set up some Dragon Dances because I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not feeling this Sableye. I'm actually a little bit disturbed by this little guy. I feel like he's gonna taunt us or something, so I'm just gonna go for the one Dragon Dance if he is gonna go for that, so he doesn't let us set up. But I don't really know what he's gonna do. I don't know a lot about Sableye. I just know that he likes to stall people, and I am not a fan of stalling people. Like when I go to the bank, I don't like to be stalled at the line, you know? That was not my best analogy. If you can come up with a better one, leave it in the comments. You know, if you don't like being stalled, got it, the bathroom stall, something. No, the glazed donut has been knocked off. Wait, no, it didn't. Didn't even get knocked off. What? What even happened there? I don't know, man. The glazed donut is still alive, I guess. Maybe Gunther already ate it. And I don't know that he did. All right, one shot kill Earthquake. I mean, we have 2 Dragon Dances up right now, so we are pretty strong. Gunther, will you be able to take out the rest of his Pokemon? This Houndoom is for certain dead. It's the harbinger of doom. Houndoom. He's got doom in his name, and he's about to die. But I just hope that his last thing is something that we can easily take out, because otherwise, might be in for a little bit of trouble. Might also want to use Lana, but I doubt we're going to even get to use Lana, so I don't know. Let's just find out what his last Pokemon is. It is Roserade, so we can definitely take it out with that. Huh, that's kind of interesting. Roserade is one of Cynthia's Pokemon as well, so that's pretty cool. I guess. I don't know why I brought it up. Maybe, I just kind of thought for a second that maybe that's Cynthia's Roserade that she gave to Soul to become her spiritual successor kind of thing. But we're going to go for the Aerial Ace. Maybe if we have that sharp beak still, that would have done more damage, but either way, we got 2 Dragon Dances. So there goes Soul's last Pokemon. I was really worried that that would not go that well, considering his levels of Pokemon, but there it is. So there are skill trainers in Rancor after all. Huh. The winner is Buzz! They continue to insist with this showy stuff, but you've got talent. You put time and effort into raising your team, and it's gotten you this far. You've won the title of a Rancor champion. Champion of 3 regions, that must be a first. Thanks for letting me hone my skills against you. Our next battle won't be the same as this one. Be ready. Well, I guess we'll watch the credits, considering this is the finale. Note that watching the credits will gain you a trainer star, but if you are unable to save, then you'll lose all your data. Sure. And that is the end of Pokemon Glazed, so let's take a look at our guys. We've got Lazagata from the Johto region, and Gunther, I think also added when we went to Johto. Simba, of course, was an OG, hashtag the return of Simba 2014, and he actually managed to net us a win against that Empoleon, so good job, Simba. Also, Azula and G, both Johto veterans, and then our Rancor man, we had Lana. Banana, the Superior, who we really didn't use, but you know what, Lana, you deserve to be here, because you managed to EXP share your way to victory, and that is all that we care about. So, congratulations! The playthrough's now over, but there is a little surprise. There are a million billion legendaries in this hack. I feel like I should actually show those off at some point, so sometime in the future, look out for my videos on all the legendaries, because there are a lot of them, and I think even more were added with the new beta. So while that is the conclusion of the story of Pokemon Glazed, oh man, we went through 3 regions. I think I'll still think that is super crazy, and even Soul said it himself. That is just unbelievable, because no game before has done 3 regions. This is like the first game I've ever played. Definitely one of my favorite hacks ever, so if you still haven't checked it out and want to play it yourself, go check it out. Link is in the description. Go play it and send your regards to the creator, Look Boy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.